Just when fans thought the drama had settled, a single announcement shook the internet to its core. Tiana, once caught in a whirlwind of speculation and romantic confusion, publicly confirmed something no one saw coming. She's pregnant, and the father. It's not her longtime on-again, off-again partner Iman. It's Aaron. The news spread like wildfire, leaving fans stunned, family members speechless, and Iman absolutely shattered. The moment those photos hit social media, Tiana's baby bump proudly on display, the internet erupted. People couldn't scroll fast enough. As soon as I saw those pictures circulating last night, my little crush on him just disappeared immediately. And that sentiment was shared by thousands online. This wasn't just a celebrity pregnancy reveal, it was an emotional earthquake that rattled every relationship connected to it. It all began with what seemed like a routine event appearance. Tiana, radiant and glowing, arrived with Aaron by her side. Rumors had been swirling about the two, but nothing concrete had emerged. That changed in an instant. In front of cameras, flashing lights, and curious reporters, Tiana placed a protective hand over her stomach and softly confirmed what many were beginning to suspect. She was expecting. The crowd gasped. Some cheered, others stood in disbelief. But what no one anticipated was Iman's response. A man who had arrived separately at the same event was caught completely off guard. Footage captured his expression changing in real time as he processed the words echoing through the room. At first, it was confusion, then shock, and finally, devastation. Witnesses said he appeared dazed, unable to speak, before quietly leaving the event altogether. Later that night, videos surfaced of Iman having an emotional breakdown outside the venue. Crouched on the sidewalk, his head in his hands, surrounded by concerned friends and passersby. The internet reacted swiftly. Sympathy for Iman flooded social media. The pain was visible, and fans were heartbroken to see someone so vulnerable, so publicly crushed. Tiana and Iman's relationship was never simple. From the beginning, they shared a fiery chemistry that both captivated and frustrated fans. One month, they were celebrating an anniversary on Instagram. The next, they were unfollowing each other and deleting pictures. Theirs was a love story written in real time, full of highs and lows, passion and distance. Yet, despite the turbulence, there was always hope. People believed they might find their way back to each other. They had before. Why not again? But behind the scenes, things were clearly unraveling. Aaron, long rumored to be more than a friend, had been slowly becoming a bigger part of Tiana's life. The chemistry between them, initially brushed off as coincidence or collaboration, had grown more obvious in recent months. Still, no one expected that behind the scenes, they were building something so serious, something that would result in a child. Tiana's revelation shattered any lingering hope of reconciliation with Iman. It didn't just mark a new chapter, it closed the book entirely, at least from his point of view. For fans, it was like watching a romantic drama unfold in real life, complete with betrayal, heartbreak, and now an unexpected baby. News of the pregnancy didn't just affect fans. It hit home for the families involved too. Tiana's family, initially stunned, quickly rallied around her. Her mother, always vocal in her support, expressed joy over becoming a grandmother, even as she acknowledged the complicated circumstances. "A baby is a blessing," she reportedly said, smiling through the storm of headlines. Her relatives began sharing warm, supportive messages on social media, hinting at baby showers and future plans. Aaron's family welcomed the news with excitement. While they knew it might stir controversy, they remained focused on the positive, the addition of a child to their family tree. To them, this was a cause for celebration, not shame. Privately, sources say they're urging Aaron to remain grounded, supportive, and committed to Tiana as they prepare for parenthood in the public eye. But things were different on Iman's side. His family, deeply concerned for his emotional well-being, struggled to process what had happened. They had always viewed Tiana as part of their extended family, and the sudden rupture hit hard. Watching Iman spiral emotionally, they tried to remain supportive but were clearly overwhelmed by the public nature of the fallout. One insider described Iman's mother as heartbroken, worried about how her son would handle the pressure of public scrutiny on top of personal heartbreak. The world was watching, and everyone had an opinion. As the news spread, so did the hashtags. Tiana and Aaron baby began trending within hours. Some fans celebrated the couple's next step, calling it brave and beautiful. Others rallied behind Iman, launching hashtags like #JusticeForIman and #HeartbrokenNotForgotten. Fan forums debated the timeline of Teyana's relationships. Had there been overlap? Was this baby planned, or was it an accident that exposed cracks already present in her bond with Iman? Comment sections across platforms became battlegrounds of opinion. One moment, users were praising Tiana for embracing motherhood boldly. The next, they were questioning her decision to reveal it so publicly, so soon. Some criticized her for the emotional fallout, while others insisted that women shouldn't be blamed for their joy, especially when the child is innocent in all this. Meanwhile, speculation about Iman's next move grew louder. Would he speak out? Would he retreat from the spotlight? Or, as some fans hoped, would he fight for Tiana, refusing to let go of the love they once shared? Just when the story seemed to reach its peak, another moment captured everyone's attention. Tiana and Aaron sat down for an emotional interview, their first public appearance together since the announcement. Tiana, visibly emotional but composed, opened up about her decision to go public with the pregnancy. She admitted the timing wasn't ideal, but said she felt it was necessary to live her truth. "I didn't want to hide this," she said. "I'm happy. I'm scared. I'm excited. And I didn't want to pretend anymore." She didn't shy away from talking about Iman. In fact, she acknowledged his pain. "I never wanted to hurt him. That was never my intention. But life, it's complicated, and sometimes things don't go the way we expect." Her eyes welled with tears as she spoke, and Aaron gently reached for her hand. Aaron, too, spoke candidly. He said he was excited to be a father, but also deeply aware of how much pain the news had caused. "I respect Iman," he said. "I didn't plan for this to hurt anyone. But I'm here now, and I'm going to show up for Tiana and this baby in every way I can." The interview didn't end the drama, but it shifted the conversation. It reminded viewers that real people were at the center of this story. People with complicated feelings, conflicting histories, and difficult choices. The glossy headlines faded, and what remained was raw emotion. Just as the world began to process the emotional interview and the dust started to settle, a new twist emerged. Screenshots of a text message, allegedly from Iman, surfaced online. In it, he questioned the timeline of the pregnancy and demanded clarity from Tiana. "Did you know before we broke up?" the message read. "I deserve to know the truth." The message reignited the fire. Was there more to this pregnancy than Tiana had revealed? Had she known she was pregnant while still reconciling with Iman? Or was this simply the last cry of someone struggling to find closure? The speculation spiraled once more. Fans dissected the interview for inconsistencies. Analysts on social media began creating relationship timelines, trying to map out every interaction. Was Iman still holding on? Or was this his way of finding peace? In the midst of all the chaos, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. Tiana is preparing to welcome a child into the world. Aaron is stepping into fatherhood, and their dynamic as a couple is under more pressure than ever. Meanwhile, Iman is on a journey of healing, trying to process a heartbreak that played out for the world to see. As we await the next chapter, the baby's arrival, possible reconciliations, or more public revelations, one question looms large. Can Teyana ever truly balance the joy of motherhood with the emotional fallout of her past? Will Aaron and Teyana's relationship survive the pressure? And will Iman ever get the answers or closure he's searching for? Stay tuned as this emotional triangle continues to evolve. Because if the past few days have shown us anything, it's that nothing is ever simple when love, heartbreak, and a new life are all on the line.